All right, welcome back, everyone. We're here at the Minn Kota Humminbird booth. I'm with Jeff Colo from Minn Kota Humminbird. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good.
Excellent. So we got a really cool, different story here. We're actually, I guess we're beside the corporate booth. There's a bass boat behind us. And Jeff, maybe you can tell us a little bit why this bass boat's here.
So we come and we show our wares every year at ICAST, and it's the industry trade show where all the new stuff happens. But for us, it's not just about products. It's really about the people that use them. And so this is something that's part of our DNA. We help anglers fish all the time. And we decided to give back to the community, not just show our wares here. So we picked an angler with an incredible story. And I said earlier, like, it was such a good story that we decided to steal his boat. So this boat belongs to somebody who frankly doesn't even know that we have this boat. This person...
Do the cops know? Have the cops been informed?
Stealing may be accurate, but maybe not to the legal definition. I don't think I'll go to handcuffs, but we did have family permission to do it. But our angler does not know. And so he takes high school and college anglers fishing in this rig all the time. And it's their first time on the water in some cases, but they get to know fishing by way of this vessel. So we decided to bless him with a complete makeover. Like, we are rolling everything from the bow to the transom over. He's getting a new Ultrex motor, 2 Talons, 2 Solix units, all the networking, so that when he goes on the water with the new anglers, they're going to have a boat control experience with the One Boat network that really makes boat control easy. Like, you press a button and you spot lock and you stay in there. You can press another button and you can follow a contour and whatever depth you want with the Lake Master and Humminbird Minn Kota talking together. It makes fishing really easy. And so we wanted to highlight the technology, but do it in a way that's a lot more lasting than just one little show. So we got a guy who will be here Thursday afternoon. And we are going to knock his socks off with this.
So you can do a big reveal. I see you're filming this as well. That's the whole thing's going to be live as well. Where can people watch that?
You can watch us on Humminbird and Minn Kota's Facebook pages. We're coming in and out, so we've got a rigger to do all this. So Andy Cradaville from Minnesota is roaring through this boat, rigging it all up, and we'll be ready by that time. It is going to be a lights-out moment, 3:30 Eastern Time, Facebook and on Humminbird and Minn Kota, and you're going to want to watch this. It'll be really cool.
I kind of want to see the rigging part, because I've rigged my own Ranger myself with all my Minn Kota Humminbirds, and it's a lot of work. I kind of want to just hang around these guys and ask them a lot of questions, I think.
Well, I'm the same way. You know what? I ran into a couple of issues on my boat when I rigged it, and who did I call? Andy Cradaville, the guy rigging this boat. So, no matter how much you know that, there's always a question. So that was part of the thing for us, too. Like, there's a lot of people that rig their own boats. How would they find some tips? And so that's a part of why we're bringing it too.
Cool. Well, while we're here, we've already dubbed this the trolling motor show, the ICAST of trolling motors. Yeah. We're right in front of a very popular trolling motor. We want to talk about this and maybe some new things that are coming out. I'm a big fan of trolling motor mount 360, so I understand you have a big release on that as well.
Boy, that is... So for a long time, as just a comparison, we had the side imaging, and we really brought side imaging into play, and then we took it to mega imaging, and the extra detail between that was another level. Then we have mega imaging coming to 360, so you can see all around the boat with that incredible detail. It'll go on it will go on a Fortrex technically, but also an Ultrex, and it is incredible. It is as clear at 100 feet than most other side imaging units at 100 feet. It is impressive.
Is there one going on this boat? Does he get one?
He will.
Is there one here we can look at? I want to.
Yeah,
no,
it's
we'll go to the over. They're right over there. I can see them.
Right now we have 2 in the new product showcase, and we're making those right now. Okay. But we're going to put one on the boat, and the ability for those anglers to see all around the boat at one time and have all that network. Like, literally, they can touch a screen on the 360 imaging and navigate to waypoint. It'll say go to. The motor turns around when they say go to, like a press of the button, and the boat comes to life, goes to that spot, and spot locks right there. So that's something that I know you get a chance to do, but these new anglers will have a chance to do that like never before.
Yeah, that's awesome. And actually, I've done some guiding in the past, and everyone's really pumped. Like, I'll sit at the back, and I'd run my Ultrex from my Humminbirds in the back, and they'd be in the front. I let the kids in the front fish, and it's pretty interesting. And the technology's come so far, and your average angler, your weekend warrior, doesn't realize what you can do now.
There's so much there. In fact, Gerald Swindle was in here, and he was like, this is smarter than I am. He's a really bright guy, mind you, too. With a wit like that, you're really smart. But, to take it up for the level for each angler, it makes fishing easier, and that's kind of what we want to do. And it's the year of the trolling motor. I get it. I do know that we've been doing this for over 65 years and done about it was over 10 million motors. So I can tell you that through self-evaluation and making things right and making mistakes, we have continued to refine motors to get to an Ultrex performance and that kind of thing. And that's really now the benchmark. Everyone else is going to try to make something like that, but it will be a challenge, I do know.
Yeah, I mean, this is hard to beat. I've been using Ultrex for a long time. I love it. But thank you very much for the time. So check out the Humminbird and the Minn Kota Facebook pages for that big reveal tomorrow.
Huge.
And we're also going to have it on fishingzone.com as well. So that's going to be, that's where I'd watch it. But anyway, thank you very much.
Fantastic. Thank you all. Be good. Thanks.